if you make a lot of noise, she won't hear your questions. Okay?
Hello, everybody.
Okay. First question. Fantasia. Good morning and welcome to the Virgin Islands.
Good morning, thank you.
Have you been treated with royalty?
Oh, yes.
Beautiful. My first question from the audience is, when did you start your singing career, and are you happy with that decision?
I started singing at the age of 5 years old. I started singing in a church. And I knew then that that was going to be, that was a special gift that God had given me. Because people would always come up to me and say, you blessed me with that song. Or, young lady, I was going through some things, and when you sang that song, it moved me and made me feel so much better. So at the age of 5, I think that's when I knew this is what I'm supposed to do, and I love to sing, so.
And we love your singing. Okay, question number 2. Is the music industry, in your estimation, fair?
No.
Okay, you want to give us a little example?
The music industry it's very hard. And listen, I'm going to be very honest with you guys. Ever since I've been in the industry, I've been an open book about my life and my testimony. So I'm not a fake person. I'm very, very real. Okay? So the industry can be very cutthroat. It can. They are very mean people sometimes. And they don't understand. Sometimes they forget that we are human. And we go through things, and sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have bad days, sometimes we're sick. But in their eyes, they don't see that. So it can be hard. So you must keep good people around you. You must keep people who are not gonna just tell you yes just because they feel you have money and fame. Here I'm back.
That sounds like a song. I'm back.
Right, I might have to go write that tonight. But yeah, you have to keep people that are gonna, very honest. Is it okay if I go down to this mic?
We know how excited you are, but calm down, because this is an important question. The question that a student wanted to ask is, how hard was it to have a baby while still in school and to get your education?
Okay, young ladies, please listen to me on this one, okay? It was very, very hard. It was very tough. Because I was still a child myself at the age of 17. And when you bring a child into this world, you want to be able to do everything that you can for them. It's not easy, nor is it cheap. It's very expensive to clothe that child, to feed that child, make sure that child has everything he or she needs. So it was very tough for me. So I dropped out of school. Dropped out of school in the 9th grade. I thought I was grown. I didn't want to hear nothing my mother was saying. I didn't want to hear nothing my grandma was saying. And you know, you feel like, oh God, they're old, they're just talking, I don't want to hear it. But honestly, what they're saying is wisdom, and it's everything that they've been through, so they're trying to pass it on to you. So what you should do is listen to them. Don't catch an attitude. Don't block them out. Really listen to them and take that and run with it, because I wish that I would have dropped out of school. And honestly, I gave up on singing at the time, because people would say to me, oh, she's had a baby. She's never going to be anything now. That gift that she has, it's gone to waste. And I could have let them win. But I looked at my child one day, and I was in a very abusive relationship with my child's father. And the very last fight that I had, I ended up with a black eye. And I remember my daughter looking at me, and she was just a baby, but she gave me this look like, what are you doing? Honestly, it's funny, right? It scared me. So I'm like, oh. She was a little baby, and she gave me this look like, this is not where you're supposed to be, and you look like this. So that woke me up, and that's when I went to the American Idol. I went to the American Idol. I raised money around the town. It wasn't easy, but I went to the American Idol, and honestly, they locked me out of the building on the day of the tryouts. I could not get in. And I always say that this man is an angel to me, because there was an older man he liked me. He started talking to me, and I had my lip pierced at the time. And he said to me, why do you have that thing in your lip? And I was like, because I like it. He's like, you're so much prettier without that. So we started talking, and I always say wisdom. He had so much wisdom, and I wanted to hear what he had to say. So the day that I got locked out the building, I remember he came outside, and he asked me, he said, did you audition? I said, no, sir, they won't let anybody else in. And he let me in, and I was the last person to audition. And that was the day I turned my life around. I started singing again. I went back and got my high school diploma. But it was very, very hard for me. So I say to the young ladies and the young men, it's very important to stay in school and get your education. Seriously, I need everybody to listen to me on this part. Get your education. It's important. This is your job. While your parents go to work, make sure you have a roof over your head, food on the table. This is your 9 to 5.